we have the Widow Hanzo Ashe VOD for Caleb. Right, you guys have Ryan Zarya Reaper. Okay, this is a pretty good comp. Hopefully you're gonna get damage boosted by the Mercy. You're running against Orisa Hog, Sigma, Orisa Hog, Your biggest issues here are going to be the Immortality Field and the I don't want to say Mayballs. Immortality Field and getting around the Orisa Shield. Oh boy. Come on, buffering. That Mio's but oof. Okay. I don't know about that coach gun. I'd rather you use your coach gun. It's kind of a waste. I'd rather use your coach gun to get on the high ground behind you. You can't see that. Use coach gun to get on the high ground behind you, and you can shoot. You have this sight line, and you have a sight line. The gap over there. Others. Right. And I don't really like that dynamite either. It's poorly timed. If you're on this high ground behind you, you will be able to blow it. You'll be able to blow it up over the ship. Okay. High ground. You're doing fine if you're on the high ground. Res, get in the window. No. That's not the play, Chief. You're frontlining. Again, that's a waste of a coach gun. You're wasting your coach gun and your dynamite. Slow down. There you go. Slow down and aim. No. No. Yeah, this is a good position. But I don't like. You don't need to. Okay, that's a good position, but I don't like you trying walking up in front of the wrist and trying to throw a dynamite at her. Okay, good position. Stay on this high ground. Move to the right. Move over. There's windows here, and you can actually go all the way to the platform there, and at the back of the point. So you can hold here. You can hold that platform there. You can hold here. You can hold here. You have all the space to work with, right? And it's all high ground. That's where you want to be. So far, oh, Lord. Waste of a dynamite. I don't want you to dynamite unless you see something. Don't just toss them willy nilly. All right. Every time you throw a dynamite, I want you to have that. English. I want you to have a target for your dynamite every single time, and I want you to have a reason. Because if you were throwing better dynamites, you could be 80 to your ult charge right now. What? Okay, your damage boosted. That's good dynamite. No. Bad timing on that, Coach Gum. I don't like that, Bob. You threw Bob into the front line. You threw him. You basically sent Bob to die. He's here. They're all looking at the Bob, right? Bob is really strong when you use him to make. Oh, okay. When you use him to make a crossfire, okay? So say your team's pushing in, and team's fighting them here, right? You go around back and you throw a bob here. Now they're stuck in a crossfire. That is an example of an ideal bob. Or, you know, you throw bob down there, right? I want you to see if you can make crossfire with your bob. That. Nope, 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 nope. You should be dead. Should have died. On the high ground. You need you can. High ground, high ground, high ground, please. High ground, high ground, high ground. Ground, high ground, high ground. No, 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 no. Stop frontlining, please. For the love of God. There's no reason for you to put yourself in this situation. You can do your job easier, high ground, and you're in less danger. Right? So why not? Why not do it? Because now there's a Doomfist. Oh. Okay, let's talk about your Ashe. Ashe. For Ashe, I want you positioning. Okay? Positioning. Namely, for positioning, do not frontline and stay on the high ground. Okay? 2. Dynamite. And this is a symptom of positioning, but your dynamites, you have a hard time getting them over shields and getting big, or getting a lot of people. Okay. I want you to always have a target and a purpose for your dynamite. Because if you were landing more dynamites, you could have had Bob easily twice in that attack. Okay. So that's what we're gonna talk about for your Ashe. Or done. Good starting place. I really can't see. Right, there's Doomfist. That's unfortunate. You got halted. Yep, good, good, good. Now get on the high ground behind you. High ground behind you, behind you, behind you. That little ledge spot. Right. You should be up there. 100%. Easy for you to get shots off on the enemy. Hard for them to see you. Easy for you to see them. Hard for them to get you. Easy for you to get away if they do get you. Snipers, as a general rule, always want to be on the high ground. Get up there. Get up there. Thank you. I can feel it. You're gonna. No! Doomfist missed his cooldowns, so there's really no reason for you to spy die, because you're not high ground. So, okay. Doomfist comes up, you freak out. I can understand that. Drop. Go to that high ground over there. And the high ground behind you, where the mega is. Go there. Yeah. But you die because you're standing on the low ground on the point away from your team. I want you to use high ground religiously. Okay. Same thing for Hanzo, high ground. Yeah. Your dynamite could, so your venomite could be in a slightly. I'm not. It is time to get out, Chief. It is time to bail. Bail, bail, bail. So, with Widow, you have to know when to get out. And it was time to get out. It is time to get out. It is still time to get out. Find another angle. Can't shoot around the Ursa shield. Find another angle. You can go this way. Go back here. Here. Point. But Doom's coming for you here. There's an Orisa shield trying to shoot. That's in your way. There's no good reason. No angles. Yeah. Get out. Get out. Get out. Another angle. Get out. No reason for you to be shooting shields right now. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Go up here. Go. This is risky if you go on that platform. I'll give you that. But go on this high ground here. Right? Go on this ledge. Peek down. It's still risky. But, I mean, they're going to have to push. Right? There's no reason for you to be sitting here shooting shield. You're waiting to get duped. And, I mean, like, look. There's so much visual pollution. See how much shit is just like in your view? Not easy to make a shot. Shot. Sights. Yep, you died because you're on the low ground. Now, another thing, mechanics wise, I want you to give yourself time to take these shots. On all three heroes, you just like flick across the screen. Give yourself a split second to aim. You have more time than you think. Dynamite. Good shot. Good shot. Get out. Dynamite. Zip. Good. That's what I want you to do. Every time. Every time. That's how you win. That's how you climb. Stop typing to play the game. Back up. You see where you are right now? You see where you are? You're standing here. Your Reinhardt's there. Your supports are there. There is a very clear line between you and team. You should be that way. Okay? Your positioning is, quite frankly, it's terrible. Shot. Nope, don't peek it. Hog. Worth it. Worth it. That angle. Play behind your Ryan shield. This is when you can play behind your Ryan shield. No. Again, you chucked the dynamite, you had no target. You just chucked it and shot it. I mean, who's gonna go on that high ground? Doomfist maybe, but I mean, you'll see him coming. And Doomfist really isn't the best dynamite target. Good on the high ground. Good block. No! Stay on the high ground. Please. Like, if you start playing on the high ground, you're gonna climb an easy 100 SR minimum. If you have good positioning, you start dying a lot. You got good mechanics. Now, another thing is, not the case right there, but you don't have to throw a dynamite. You don't have to shoot every dynamite. Back up. Get hooked. Go where you at. Back up. You're standing here. You gotta be aware of where your tanks are. Your Ryan's here. Your Zarya was backing up. Team is over here. They all backed up and you didn't. And, you know, you got murdered for it. So, back up. This high ground. That high ground. Got options. A lot of good positioning for you, for Ashe on this first. Oh, don't change off Ashe. Bob is a fight winning ult. Switch to Widow after you pop off Bob. That was a pretty big waste. Because, I mean, you could have, with that Bob, you could have forced that beat. Simply Bongo. Right? I don't like you, Bob. With some heroes, it's doesn't really matter because it's not a very strong ult, but Bob is incredibly strong. Get out. Get out. Thank you. SMG that Doomfist. You gotta slow down, bro. See, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. You're behind them. They're ready for you. Going to lose, regardless. But I mean, it's a greedy flank, but it's an angle. Now you just have to know when to fuck out. Good shot. Don't peek that. Damage received. Not much you could do there. You gotta work on body quality. Okay. Now climb up on high ground. So I would have liked to be on the truck. Truck is a good place, you know, because once your team pushed here, where you had free game, that high ground was free. You wouldn't have gotten punched. Guys, now get on high ground immediately. High ground, high ground, high ground. Don't play with you. Don't ever take that goal. Dude, why are you dropping off the high ground? What's the difference between your sight line right here and your sight line right here? You've lost about half your sight line. About half. And you've also put yourself in flashbang range. And you've also put yourself directly in front of the McCree. You're a much easier target for this McCree now. Dude, don't drop out that ground, please. Like, yep, here it goes. You lucked out. Yep, you lucked out there, bro. No! Okay, like, you gotta stop dropping off the high ground. That hog has to walk. That hog has to walk out of there. Okay, he has to walk out. That's no point, right? And he's not the only target you've got. You got stuff that way that you can shoot at, right? And then you know it's a freaking hog. He's gonna hook you and one shot you. And did you get bubbled? Yeah, you got bubbled. That's the only reason you're alive. Stop it. Please. Get on the high ground. What was that? No, Chief. Never, ever, 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 ever throw dragons without. Never, ever throw a blind to dragons. Want to see what you're throwing. Yeah, no. Because it's one thing if you're on Temple of Anubis and you're capping second point and you throw it right at their spawn doors because that's point blank range and you timed it correctly. But there's so much space from here to this, and they hear it all the way back here. They know it's coming. They're watching out for it for a solid 7 seconds. It's not gonna kill anybody. Never gonna kill anybody. It's a waste. Yes. Damage boosted. Use Storm Arrow on the shield break too. Good pick. Good. Okay, that's unfortunate. McCree's looking for a die. But I like this positioning. I really, really like this positioning. This is a good place to be. You didn't know the McCree was there. That's not really. I'm not gonna brag on you for that. But this position, I mean, you had a beautiful sight line. Let's go back and look at the sight line. Look at this sight line. The shield is here, and you're shooting all of. They've got no cover from you. Doomfist is really the only person that's going to test you. You have to watch for hook. You have to watch for pull. But I mean, the value that you have. Yes, that's the play, Chief. You just didn't know there was some crew. It's unfortunate. Launch that Sonic right here. Right on the pillar. No reason to throw it in the bottom corner. Nice shot. I don't like you jumping up when you know there's a McCree there, but because he's just gonna flashbang. A nice shot. Good positioning. High ground. Good. Good. Watch the hook. What is that Sonic hook? You smack your cooldowns. Your cooldown management on everybody's kind of bad. Some of them you just smack them on cooldowns. Others you just throw them out with no intention. I want you to work on that. Probably across every single hero in the game. No! That freaking moving platform just saved you from making the stupidest mistake. It literally saves you from this Deadeye. It doesn't save you from the Doomfist. Stay on the high ground. 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 No. Use your cooldowns with deliberately. If you'd thrown it on the pillar, you would have known the Doomfist was there, and you wouldn't be dying. Oh, you wouldn't be dying. Yes? Yeah, you wouldn't be dying. Throw it at that pillar, you'd have known. I want you to slow down. Just slow down. You know where the rest of the team is? I know you know Lucia's there, but you know where the rest of the team is? I don't think you do. In reality, your dragons is gonna go. Dragons is gonna go. The point, if the point's right here, point is right there. Please, epic pen. Point's right there. Your dragons is gonna go like this. You're shooting at a Lucio. In reality, the rest of the team's probably right here. They see that dragons come. They're all the way over here. You're not gonna hit it. You wasted it. You have to be. You have to see what you shoot dragons at. Okay. Now you know there's Doomfist, but you don't take that. Doomfist has been kicking your butt there, and I mean even if he hasn't been, even if you've been kicking his butt, I don't want you up there, especially because you know there's a Doomfist up there. You saw him. You know he's up there. You ready to go him? Doesn't matter. Doomfist has a huge advantage in that fight. You could easily be diamond, very easily. It's just poor decision making. Okay, with trying to eat a venom mine back on or into the high ground. Get up there. Up there. Okay. Yeah, let's get up here. It's probably the best sight line. Over here's decent sight line. They can get up to more easily over here, but not in the middle of I don't know. You're relying too much on your mechanics, and I mean you're mid plat. You're not top 500 player. $10 guess while you died there. Low ground. I mean, honestly, I could probably stop the Bobby V here, but don't have to shoot every dynamite. Yeah, dodged. Please don't go back up there. Please don't go. Don't throw your dynamite. Thank you. You don't have to shoot every dynamite. You can just let dynamites blow up by themselves. Sometimes it's better to. Like you throw a dynamite at a shield and you accidentally throw a dynamite at a shield, bounces off. Let it be. They might walk past the shield, right? You don't have to every dynamite. High ground. High ground, please. There's so many dangerous things. Like that. Like Cook. Like Pool. Like McCree Flashbang. I mean, yeah. Okay. So. Oh my god, YouTube. Oh. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Okay. For all of your heroes, I want you to use your cooldowns deliberately. Um, Slow down. Take a second. Think about what you're gonna do with your cooldowns before the fight even starts. In between fights. Okay, I'm probably gonna want to throw dynamite over shield, blow everybody out, build a small charge. Okay. Um, Set up with my coach gun, have it ready to escape if I need to. Right? Or heroes, and then also high ground. You very much like to fight in the middle of your team, and you're playing all snipers, and that's about the last place you want to be. The only time you really want to be in the middle of your team is if they're running dive or something. Then it's okay because there's generally not going to be anything in your way when you're shooting for the team. But high ground is your best friend. Okay, you. I want you to always be on high ground. 95% of the time, high ground. Only get off a high ground if you're threatened. Okay. Don't drop a high ground. Even if you know, I can make that shot. It's not worth it. Okay. Um, because you'll drop down to try and get a pick, but you're still in the beginning of the team fight, and you putting yourself in a bad situation, and you don't fix your bad situation. Okay, so get on the high ground and stay on the high ground, please. You do these two things with these heroes, you're gonna climb. You're gonna climb, absolutely. Now for Ashe, I want you to use your dynamite deliberately. Okay? Don't just eat it and shoot it. Okay? Dynamite. Deliberate. Don't have to shoot it. And I mean, you got two bobs in this spot, but you only used one. And the reason you didn't get more is because of your dynamite usage. Your dynamite was pretty poor. Um, Hanzo, uh, dragons. You absolutely need to be able to see target. Your target first. Okay? You're not just throwing your dragons off in Everland, alright? You're throwing your dragons at something. Okay? See what you're shooting at. And then for Widow, you need to know when to get out. And yes, there's one more thing for all these heroes. Get out. See that? Okay. And then the last thing for all these heroes is angles. Angles are especially important for snipers. Okay? Okay? So put yourself in positions where you have clear line of sight on the enemy with minimal obstructions. Ideally, that's the high ground on a slight angle, a slight off angle, or even a flank. Get away with it, right? So cooldown deliberate cooldown usage. Get on the high ground, stay on the high ground. Give yourself good angles and line of sight. For Ashe, dynamite usage. Make sure you have a target and a plan, and you don't have to shoot your dynamite. Sometimes it's better to throw a dynamite and leave it. Hanzo, dragons, make sure you see what you're shooting your dragons at first, okay? And then for Widow, you need to know when to get out. You stood there, tried to do it twice. It's not easy. Okay? So work on these things, and you'll definitely climb if you fix these things. If you have any questions, let me know.